It is still real to me, damn it, and it doesn't get much more real than this. Just 24 hours away until the beginning of the 2025-2026 Scottish football season. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. It's Fog Football, and today we're going to be focusing on the fourth tier of the Scottish Pyramid. We're going to be giving League Two some love as we give our predictions for the Scottish League Two 2025-2026 season.
Looking forward to it, guys. 10 teams ready to kick some ass. But who's going to win? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get to that later on, because we weren't going to kick off with the big main eventers, are we? But either way, I'm looking forward to it. The summer absolutely flew in. 4 leagues to preview and predict. Obviously, I care more about others than some, but you have to begin at the bottom. And the bottom of the pyramid, well, technically the bottom of a pyramid's got 2 ends to it. So, is this the right end or the left end?
Well, the pyramid's 3 sides, isn't it?
Nice, so that's why I said the bottom.
So this is just the bottom, aye. This is the arse of the pyramid.
Sounds about right.
The bottom of the barrel, so to speak.
Well, who's going to be the arse of the pyramid then?
Well, that is the question. So we've got 4 categories here. Relegation, mid-table, playoffs, winners. Mid-table, that will be the teams between 5th and 9th. And I know someone's going to say, some smart ass is going to be like, here, 9th isn't mid-table. Aye, well, it's not quite playoffs or relegation either, is it? So, just accept it.
Aye, you're bang on the money there, but we kind of have to agree, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We can discuss, we can debate, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to come to a conclusion. Now, I've got a couple of teams that I think will start off with the relegation spot. Why wouldn't you? I've got a couple of teams that I am considering for the relegation spot. One of those teams is Clyde, and I think Clyde is pretty obvious. I mean, a lot of people, I think, are going with Clyde. Another team that I'm considering for the bottom spot is also Stirling Albion, who have been around in the top flight for quite a while. I think their days could be numbered, but I believe that those are the 2 weakest teams in League Two this season.
No,
Thoughts?
I agree with those 2 suggestions there. I mean, I would maybe fire in Stranraer. Would you be willing to fire in Stranraer? No?
I kind of like the boys in Stranraer.
Well, it's not really a matter. You like Hearts more than Real Madrid, but if I said who's better, you're going to say Real Madrid, aren't you?
Well, that is true. I mean, possibly. Now, I was looking at the signings, and Clyde have brought in Jay Hogarth from Rangers. What's your thoughts on him? Goalkeeper?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of who he is. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say he's great. I mean, he's barely played. If he's played, I don't think he has played. Might have played under 18 level or something, but it's not going to be the difference maker. But you know what? Clyde, see the whole situation where they play at Hamilton Stadium?
And Hamilton, yes.
Fuck that. Relegate it. That's enough to decide, man.
So we're both going with Clyde?
Yeah.
Rightio. Up next, I don't think we're going to think about the possessions too much, but obviously we will put them in order. But mid-table for me, up next, I'm thinking Stirling Albion in 9th.
Yep.
Right.
8th, I would go Stranraer.
I'll give you that. Right, now I do need to think about the next one. So we've got Clyde in 10th, Stirling Albion in 9th, Stranraer in 8th. Who are you going for in 7th place? We have East Fife, East Kilbride, Elgin City, Edinburgh City, Forfar Athletic, the Spartans, and Bonnyrigg Rose. I am tempted to go for Forfar Athletic.
I was thinking them as well. I was thinking them or Bonnyrigg Rose.
Great minds think alike then.
Forfar Athletic.
So we go Forfar Athletic then in 7th. Right, so now we need to find our 6th place team. What makes you think Bonnyrigg Rose, out of curiosity?
Because I just think the other 5 are better. And it's quite that simple. Don't really have a lot of great ideas about it, folks, or a million reasons why. I just look at Bonnyrigg Rose and think, your time is up, and the other 5 teams' time is now. No?
I mean, that is one way to look at it, but
well, you fucking yeah, it's fine.
Another way to look at it is Bonnyrigg Rose even League Two, and the answer would be no.
And how have you done that? How have you done that?
For fuck's sake! I put the wrong badge in, man. That's no Bonnyrigg Rose. That's supposed to be Annan Athletic. Ooh,
Aye, but hold on, Dumbarton's not there either.
I've not got Dumbarton yet. That's the problem. Oh, for fuck's sake! You said it was up to it.
I still tell you to check it.
Oh, why can't I go with this? Can we? Sure.
Nah, the camera keeps on rolling. Right, so we need to establish folk who
That's a fucking mess. He told me he'd updated that fucking pack file.
it's a folder, is it? Right. So who's no
Hold on, who are we missing? We're missing Dumbarton. Who have I put? Hold on.
No wait, so who's the fucking teams? Who's the imposters? I think we're the two imposters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I looked at Bonnie Rick and
You know what? This is more entertaining than fucking pretending like here I care about League Two.
No, but you know what? I looked at Bonnie Rick and I thought, you know, they don't look familiar. They don't look like they should be here. Ah, God, right, who are we missing? Hold on. Dumbarton, Stranraer, Stirling, Spartans, Forfar.
We're missing
Elgin.
no. So we're missing Dumbarton and Annan. Bonnie and Rose are one of them.
Right, so Dumbarton, we substitute Dumbarton for Bonnie Rig and Annan for...
East Fife.
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
We
So,
got there in the end.
so for the sake of this video, Dumbarton is going to replace... Now, due to the colour codes, Dumbarton looks closer to East Fife. So Dumbarton's going to be East Fife.
I don't see one drop of black on that.
And they've got yellow, mate. So, and Annan, who've got red in their logo, is going to be Bonnie Rig Rose. So, can we? Are you good with that? Are you okay with that?
I'm going to have to be.
Right. Well,
Does that change things?
no.
Now the two teams.
No. Because I actually think Dumbarton will finish pretty high up. So, but for that reason,
What would you say to the people that say your opinions at the windy when you put two teams that weren't even in the... Well, actually four. Technically four, because it was 2 for 2.
listen, guys, it's League Two. Show me anyone else out there that covers League Two at all. At least we put an attempt in to do it.
Aye.
So that's what I would say. See the people who say, "Oh well, you got it." I'd say, shut the fuck up. That's what I would personally say. At least we're making an effort.
Aye.
We're trying to put League Two on the map here, right? We're not doing a good job yet.
Just don't ask you to point to where they are.
No. Anyway,
You never wiped them off. Right, so who's up next then?
and I think Annan Athletic will finish 6th.
So Bonnie Rig Rose?
Aye.
I'll agree with that.
Right. Okay.
Imagine you just skipped halfway through this video. You'd be like, what the fuck are they on about?
And right, so we need one more team to finish in the mid-table positions. We've got Dumbarton, who are being represented by East Fife's logo. We've got East Kilbride. We've got Elgin City. We've got Edinburgh City, and we've got the Spartans. I am tempted. I think I'm going to go Elgin City. Now, let me know what you think of that, and then I'll explain to you why I've decided to go Elgin rather than Spartans.
Well, Dumbarton, even though it's East Fife, but we'll go with Dumbarton. Them and East Kilbride and Edinburgh City, I think, are a step above the rest. So I'll let you have Elgin City.
Wait, repeat that? You just said you think Elgin City's a step above the rest,
No,
so...
I didn't. I did not. You need to fucking listen,
right.
Sunshine. I said Dumbarton, who are cosplaying as East Fife, or
Right.
the other way, but I'm not too sure.
Right.
The East Kilbride and Edinburgh are all a step above the rest, but Elgin City and the Spartans are quite similar. so
Alright,
I'll
well,
let you have it.
the reason I would have put the Spartans in 5th, but the reason I'm actually tempted to put Elgin in 5th now is because the Spartans and Hearts just created a cool partnership. And I think that
You sure it's the right team you've got?
I believe so, yes. So I know it's an Edinburgh team, so I'm assuming it could be Edinburgh City, like, but nah, I think I think it is the Spartans. So yeah, for me, I just think that could benefit the Spartans. They will have the opportunity to loan in young Scottish Heart players throughout the season, and I think that could just improve them and get them into the playoffs. So,
Fair enough, we'll go with that.
so Elgin City then in 5th, aye.
Yep.
Right, now we're into the playoffs, so we need 3 teams here to fill up these positions, 4th, 3rd and 2nd place. We've got Dumbarton, East Kilbride, Edinburgh City, and the Spartans. I'll let you have the first say.
I will go with the Spartans up next because that's who I said I was debating between them and Elgin City, so it makes sense.
I will agree with that. Even though I do think this new potential cooperation agreement with Hearts could maybe give them a chance in the league, I'm going to say 4th for now. Right, let's move in to 3rd place then. So we've got 3 teams remaining: Dumbarton, East Kilbride, and Edinburgh City. Who are you going with? Who are you thinking?
I'm going to go with. I'm going to go Edinburgh City. I just think East Kilbride. Although East Kilbride did get fucking scudded towards the end of the cup. I've seen enough though. I'll go Edinburgh City.
I'll go Edinburgh City as well because I just don't think they've made that many. I think they'll be there or thereabouts, but I don't think they've made that many signings, so I'm tempted to go Edinburgh City. Right, 2 teams remain then: Dumbarton, who are being represented by East Fife, and East Kilbride. So Dumbarton, though, they have an agreement with St Mirren, and I've noticed they have loaned in a shitload of St Mirren players. They've loaned in Thomas Falconer, Carrick McCoivey, Theo McCormack, Ollie Ekropont, and from Ayr United they've also loaned in Scott Tomlinson and Kay Kirkpatrick. Now, there's no proof that any of these guys are any good. I mean, they could all be shite, but they brought them in either way. And they've also signed a player from Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia by the name of Leighton McIntosh. I don't know what he was doing over in Saudi, but either way,
make more money than he is now. Tell you that for free.
I thought you were going to say make more money than us, but both of those statements would be true.
I don't need to tell you that for free.
What, am I getting paid to be told that? Anyway, right, it's a shootout between Dumbarton and East Kilbride. Everyone's going East Kilbride. Do we stick with the norm here, or do we stick our necks on the line and go with Dumbarton? What are we doing?
I'll go for East Kilbride to win the league. Fuck it, there you go. Dumbarton, aka East Fife, are finishing 2nd, pal. It's all over.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a couple of players in from Celtic. Do Celtic and East Kilbride have a cool partnership?
I think so.
Well, yeah,
I need to look into it.
I'm 50-50. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Since you want to go with East Kilbride, I'll go East Kilbride. So that means Dumbarton then in 2nd, and East Kilbride guys the winners. So just to clarify, we're going with East Kilbride to win the league, Dumbarton, who are represented by an East Fife badge, in 2nd, Edinburgh City 3rd, the Spartans 4th, Elgin City 5th. Then we've got Annan Athletic, represented by Bonnie Rose, in 6th, 4th or 7th, Stranraer 8th, Stirling Albion 9th, and we're going with Clyde to finish in that relegation place. Doesn't mean they will be relegated, doesn't mean they will drop out the pyramid, but they do face, obviously, that relegation playoff spot against whoever comes up through the Lowland/Highland League. So, just because we've got Clyde in 10th spot doesn't necessarily mean that they're being relegated, but they will have to obviously fend off.
Yeah, and our opinion ain't gospel at the end of the day, and you know what? We had a few teams in here that weren't in here, but the reality is, East Kilbride has got the money.
I think when you look at the relegation play, for example, you look at the relegation playoff though from the Premiership to Championship, you favour the Premiership team to stay up. I think it's the opposite with League 2 and the winner of the Highland Lowland League. I just think there's better teams and teams with more money and teams that are actually spending a bit more. I think that I favour the team coming up from Highland League or Lowland League to win that playoff.
Which is insane, I think, isn't it though? You shouldn't think that.
No, but I think a lot of teams in the pyramid have just been basically
stagnant.
Yeah, because there's been no threat of relegation. So I just don't think they've been. I mean, but we've seen it as soon as it opened up. Like, you would expect though that here these teams are in the pyramid and they're taking on teams for non-league, so therefore they should be able to, stay in the League 2 easy. But that's not been the case.
No, it's not been, but I'm looking forward to the other 3 leagues, and I can guarantee you one thing, we'll get them all right.
Aye, well, I mean, hopefully. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.